Hello. Hello.
Yeah, Prabhat Joshi ji, we are able to hear you.
Oh, okay. I think there was some connection issue. I was trying to do myself for about 2 to 3 minutes. And I tried all the possible ways, directly Zoom and that link. Okay, anyway, it's working now. You're able to hear?
Yeah, we are able to hear you. Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
we
Yeah,
can
we
hear
are
you.
able to see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry, sorry. I think there was a lot of confusion. Even yesterday there was an issue, right? Well, for joining.
yeah. Yesterday, the tiny URL itself is not working. It's not able to map your Zoom meeting
The
link.
main URL.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. Maybe today it was. I didn't try the tiny URL. I tried the main URL itself because yesterday it was not working. So I thought today also it might having issues. Anyway, thank you. Let's start.
tried with tiny URL.
So we'll do sitting asanas today, and at the end we will do more of pranayam. So we'll do initial breathing exercises, and then we will do the sitting asana, the regular sitting asana, and then we'll spend last 10 minutes in the detailed pranayam. So back straight in sukhasana or any other comfortable asana. Hands preferably in Jid mudra. Take a breath in. Okay, we'll start with the Kapalbhati as usual, but this time we'll do Ida and Pingla Kapalbhati. That's what I've noted down here. So close your left nostril and then we'll do Kapalbhati 20 strokes. So today's focus is more on breathing practices. What I've listed down is more on heavy breathing initially, and then we will not cool down, but we'll directly go into the regular sitting asanas. So we will have a lot of heavy Kriya yogas, breathe heavy breathing. So if you feel it's becoming over, then let me know, or or you can take a pause also. So we'll do Kapalbhati, but we'll do it a little more methodical because today it's weekend. So every time you breathe out, try to get the pressure all the way from the bottom, almost from the groin region. So that first has to come from the groin region, and the air has to be expelled out. And Kapalbhati is one of the very good forms of abdominal workout. So the belly fat or the overall fat in the body, it gets cut by Kapalbhati. That's what Baba Ramdev also says. And if you look at him also, there is absolutely zero fat in him. And one of the reasons for that is good food and Kapalbhati. Kapalbhati and Bhastrika are very powerful abdominal workout breathing practices. So we'll start with 20. Be conscious of throwing it out from the getting the udana thing from the bottom of the groin. Close the right, and then we'll go for 20 more. We'll do the regular Kapalbhati, both the nostrils. So we'll introduce something called as Amrit Kriya. We'll not do the complete Amrit Kriya because it's a huge and it needs a lot of pre-work also. So we'll do partial of it. The one which involves some combination of Bandha, Pranayam, and Kapalbhati. So we'll do the initial part itself. Um, so the way it will do today is go into the Moola Bandha, that is completely exhale first, and once you have exhaled, um, suck from the anal part up. There is a Moola Bandha, and then after the Moola Bandha, we'll do the Kapalbhati. We'll do 60 strokes of Kapalbhati uh, continuously. But if you can't do 60 strokes, then take a break after every 20 strokes. And if you think 60 is too difficult, you can shrink it down and make it 40. But the idea is to go all the way to 60. And what I've realized while I was practicing was at the end of the 60 strokes, you pretty much start sweating, even though the fan is on or you're in an air conditioned room, you will start sweating if you're doing a proper 60 stroke um, Kapalbhati. So after the 60 stroke of Kapalbhati, then we will do the Anulom Vilom Pranayam for about 3 to 4 times. So this is the combination that we will do. Ideally, in many of the yoga sessions, I've seen people do this for about hour, 1.5 hours. So this is just the asana that gets repeated up along with the complete Amrit Kriya. But today we'll start with this. Since it is a Kriya, there is no mudra for it. So you can have the hands free, make them comfortable. So exhale, get into the Moola Bandha, and then 60 strokes, And after you're done with whatever 60 or 40, based on how your body reacts, you can do the Anulom Vilom for about 3 to 4 times for you to cool down. And then if you're done, you can settle down. So we'll start. Any questions in this? Okay. So exhale completely. Get into the Mool Bandha. And then follow. Then go into the Anulom Vilom Pranayama. I just wanted to get a feedback. Is this okay to take such heavy breathing exercises in the yoga sessions, or do you feel uncomfortable with this?
Yes, no problem. I think it will be a good practice for us.
Okay, because it's a very heavy breathing, so I will also try and get the complete Amrit Kriya, which is a more lengthier process. So that's why I wanted to take a feedback. So if 60 at a stretch is okay. What I have realized while doing today and then even when I was practicing is till 40 or 45 it's okay. After 45 it start becoming a little more heavier. So that last 15 becomes really pounding. So we'll continue with our regular practice then. So the last breathing practice that we'll do is Brahmari. Brahmari is closing the ears with your thumb, eyes with the two fingers, and nose with your ring finger. And then before that you would have inhaled. Close your mouth and then chant. So when you close mouth and chant it becomes a ma. So it's a very slow exhale. Preparatory exercises for if you're doing meditation or dhyana dharana, then this is one of the preparatory exercises. So we'll do it as a cooling exercise today. So we'll do 2 times Brahmari and then go into our regular sitting asanas. So I'll take the headphone off and we'll start. Okay, so we'll start with the sitting asana. Sitting asanas will do um, all the variations in Shashankasana, rather Vajrasana I would call it. Sit in the Vajrasana, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, we'll start with Ananda Madrasana. So as you exhale, bring the forehead or nose to touch the knees. So Vajrasana, for those of you who are new, I've seen people do it differently. Is the feet don't overlap on each other, but the toes touch each other, and you sit in the between the feet. So the legs don't overlap because the moment the feet overlap on each other, there's a lot of pressure on one part of the leg. So the feet, only the toes touch each other, but there's no overlap in any of the feet. So that's one of the common mistakes people do. So we'll sit in Vajrasana, breath in, and as you breathe out, touch the nose or the forehead to the knees. And try to grab your feet with the hands. The next two variations is Shashankasana. So we'll not hold the hands to the feet, but we'll keep them to the side, simple on the side. That's the first variation. And then the focus is touching the complete forehead on the ground. So usually it is easier to touch the tip of the forehead, but now let's try to touch the complete forehead. Inhale, and as you exhale, go down. We'll do it one more time, this time with hands tight in the back and then raised up. This is one of the good exercises for stretching and then stress relief, especially during the day. If you are over stressed out, you can do this for few seconds and then helps you get good oxygen supply to your brain and de-stress. So let's do with the hands raised. Next is the twisting asanas. Let's sit in regular Sukhasana or any comfortable posture. And then we'll do the neck rotation 3 times each side. Inhale as you raise up and exhale as you go down. Change the direction. Next is sitting in the Pawan Muktasana, variation in Pawan Muktasana. Go to the tabletop posture and then alternate hands and legs movement. Legs backward, rotate your ankle, hands out, get the stretch. Opposite, get the stretch, rotate your ankle, opposite, hands out, Continuing the same, the Marjarasana. Push the hip down, look up, breathe in, breathe out. We'll do it 6 times. Since it is sitting asana, so the next one is Purvotthasana, Purvottanasana, and then Paschimottanasana, and after that we will do the Ekapadattanasana. So all of them in the sitting posture. So we'll stay seated, regular, back straight. As you inhale, put your feet down and raise your hips up, and then look straight upside. So it's Purvottanasana, lifting your body all the way up towards the sun, assuming there is sun or on your head. Take a breath in and raise up. As you raise up, pull your hips upward, get that pressure up. That's where the asana comes in. So we'll do it one more time, correctly this time. The next is Paschimottanasana. So if you can hold it straight, it is well and good. Otherwise, you can use the string of the yoga mat. So you can, or you can use a towel, whatever makes you comfortable. Try and hold it and go slowly forward. The idea is to get more stretch. So if you can hold here, try to go down. So we'll do it slowly. Every time you exhale, try and see if you can bend a little more forward. The way it goes is the stress yourself, next breath, comfort yourself, third breath, again take the next pull. So every time you breathe, comfort, go one more stretch. So that's how it works. So try and get the stretch. Slowly go down, touch the forehead to the knee. Next is Ekapadattanasana. So we'll sit in crisscross position. Raise your, hold your right leg. And then raise it up. Move back and forth just to get the stretch. Other leg. Inhale and raise up. And then regular breathing. Okay, so the next is a twisting asana. So sit straight and then side twists. So side twists as in it is called Bhunamo Namaha, variation in Bhunamo Namaha. It can be done in sitting or sleeping. So try and touch your forehead to the ground on the side. The next sitting asana that we have is just looking at this list is Ashtanga Namaskar is there, and then we have Kandharasana and Setubadhasana and the Sukta Vajrasana. Okay, so we'll start with Ashtanga Namaskar. Ashtanga Namaskar, the toes, knees, chest, and the forehead with the two hands. Only those touch. So stretch toes, knees, and then raise your hips up, forehead down, nose up. Come on. And then we have Kandharasana and Setubadhasana. Hold your ankles. Slowly raise your hips up. Raise it up. And then down. Up. Last time raise it up and hold it up. Get the stretch. And slowly put the crown of your head on the ground. And hold the ankles. So next is Supta Vajrasana. Supta Vajrasana is the hidden Vajrasana pose. So we'll sit in Vajrasana and then go back and sleep. So we'll also do the Vajra Matsyasana. So we'll sleep in the Vajrasana and put the crown of the head on the ground and raise our back up. So we'll start Vajrasana. So earlier we did the Vajrasana in the forward poses. So now we'll do the hind poses. Take a breath in and then go back. Make yourself comfortable. Stay in this posture for some time. When you feel you're becoming comfortable, put the crown of your head on the ground and hold your knees. Put your head down and then again make yourself comfortable. Slowly release the Vajrasana. The next ones are okay. Okay, there is Ushtrasana. So let's sit in the Vajrasana pose on the knees and then go back and touch your hands to the feet. Take a breath in and go back because your abdomen is getting expanded. Next, let's sit in the Padmasana. So we'll spend next 5 minutes in the Padmasana posture itself. So if you're finding it difficult to continue in Padmasana for 4 to 5 minutes, then you can come in Sukhasana and then take a pause and come back in Padmasana. So we'll do the sleeping poses. Sleep in the Padmasana, hands on the toes. Get the complete hip stretch that this exercise gives you. Next we'll do is Matsyasana. Crown on the ground and touch your toes. Next is twisting of the body in Padmasana. So raise it and then twist. Next is vertical up and down. It is Padma Sarvangasana. So let's do a preparatory. Hands, so like hips go up and down. Take the feet legs all the way down. And now this time we'll go to the actual Padma Sarvangasana, and then we'll do the Padma Halasana. If possible, we'll do the Karnapidasana also. So raise the legs up and then raise the body up, support only with the neck. Slowly take it down. Bring it forward. We'll do the forward poses in Padma Bhujangasana, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Now look over the ankles to see the other knee. Look over their shoulder, sorry. Come out of Padmasana. And then we'll do the pranayam series. So it is Anulom Vilom pranayam coupled with Ujjayi pranayam. So the focus today we will not focus more on breathing. Yes, for breathe in and breathe out will be a part of it because that's how you bring the focus on the body. But today's focus is on the mind. So we will prepare the mind for dhyan or dharana. So the way we'll do is very basic dharana. So we'll focus on the breath. So whenever your mind keeps thinking of something else than your breathe, air going in and going out, become conscious of it and then bring the thought back to your breath. So every time your mind starts thinking, you become unconsciously aware of certain other things than your breath. Bring your mind back. So dharana is bringing your mind glued to the thought or one thought. That's dharana. That's the basic book textbook definition of dharana. So it is obvious that your mind keeps hopping. Jaggi Vasudev Isha Sadguru, he keeps saying mind is a monkey. It keeps hopping. That's how the mind is. But as yoga practitioners, our job is to bring the mind back. And one of the tools that we use, according to the inner engineering book, is the breathing. Breathing is one of the tools that we use to bring the mind back to where it's supposed to be. So let's focus on inhale, exhale, and the thought has to be completely on inhale and exhale. Preferably chin mudra or any other comfortable mudra. There are about 5 to 6 mudras. So pick any to keep the count. Breathe in and breathe out. But the focus is on the breath. Let's do it 10 times. Breathe in and breathe out so that you can get into dharana for a couple of times. So we'll do the instant relaxation and then couple of minutes of regular shavasana. So lie down on the ground. Hands facing upward. Make your body comfortable. Join your feet, join your toes, heels. Bring your hands down. Let's start the tightening the body, tightening your toes. Get the stretch. Get the stretch in your calf muscles. Knees, pull the kneecaps up. Pull the thighs up. Feel the stress in the lower part of your body. Take a breath in and pull the hips up. Pull the abdomen up. Tighten your wrist, elbows, shoulders. Tighten your abdomen and chest region. Tighten the neck, ears, and the facial muscles. Tighten the eyes. Complete tighten. Pull it up. Pull it up. Relax. Continue the shavasana. Slowly turn to the side, supported. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Thank you. Thanks everyone for joining yoga today. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.